The Detroit Pistons obviously haven't had the greatest season, but what's been lost in all of this is the insane play of Cade Cunningham. He's putting up numbers comparable to other established stars in the league, and through his combination of great size, shot-making ability, and playmaking at the guard position, Cade has the potential to rise further among the NBA's best. Matter of fact, I think Cade's progression suggests that he can be a future NBA superstar in due time. But before we learn why that's the case, be sure to leave a like on the video, as each like makes a tremendous difference for the channel, and be sure to sub to the channel for more content like this. Cade Cunningham was drafted first overall in the 2021 NBA draft, being touted for his immense 6'6", 220-pound frame and lead guard skills that would allow him to punish smaller guards and match up against bigger wings in the league. To his credit, Cade impressed greatly at OSU, operating well in the pick and roll, transition, isolation, the mid-range, and shooting 40% from 3 and 84% from the three-point line in his lone season with the Cowboys. Given his high upside and polished game, Cade went first overall to the Detroit Pistons and immediately hit the ground running. As a rookie, Cade was a 6'6" Swiss Army knife with excellent court vision, feel for the game, and poise that you'd expect to see from a 10-year veteran. Just like all NBA guards like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Luka Doncic, he played the game at his own pace and wasn't rattled by what the defense threw at him, being capable of changing speed and crafty enough to get by defenders and get into the paint. Cade's ability to read defenses, his handle, his strength, and his large frame are huge reasons why that was possible. But he's also shown an ability to adequately finish with both hands.
Somebody tell me how he did it! I have to know! I have to know!
Matter of fact, Cade demonstrates to finish greatly contested layups through his ability to maneuver in the air. If we fast forward to 2024, Cade is still finishing at the rim at around 56%, which isn't the level of top tier guys like Kyrie, Shai, Donovan Mitchell, etc. who are shooting 60+% at the rim. But keep in mind that Cade is only in year 3 with only 124 games under his belt, and that 56% is in line with other star guards at that point of their careers. Kyrie finished at 56% in year 3, Donovan Mitchell was at 56%, Westbrook was at 55%, and yeah, we have to mention the fact that Detroit routinely doesn't have great spacing. They've been bottom 10 in three-point percentage in 4 of the last 5 years, and even though 2024 is an improvement, they're still 18th in three-point percentage and are bottom 10 in three-point attempts. Because of this, defenders can just sag off and close off the paint, which doesn't bode well for a player like Cade, but he still manages to be effective with the ball in his hands due to being able to get to his spots and dominate in the mid-range. What doesn't get talked about enough is how great of a mid-range shooter Cade actually is, shooting 48% on 198 attempts on the season and destroying bigs in drop coverage. That 48% is the same that he shot in his shortened 2023 season, which was a great improvement over the 41% on 138 attempts he attempted in his rookie season. Moreover, Cade has also shown great improvement in his overall outside shooting as well. With a lack of floor spacing surrounding him, Cade has blossomed into an outside shooter to keep defenses honest and open up the game more for himself. He shot just 31% from 3 on 363 attempts in his rookie season, and a poor 28% on 61 attempts in his shortened 2023 season. But the promise was still there for Cade, since he shot well from 3 and the free throw line in college, and 85% and 84% from the free throw line in those 2 aforementioned seasons. This season, though not an absolute sniper, Cade has improved to 36% from 3 on 5 attempts a game, 38% on 3 catch and shoot 3-point attempts a game, and over his last 15 games has shot 43% from 3 on 4.5 attempts. That's impressive growth from what was considerably the weakest point in his game, will make him even more dynamic as a scorer, as defenses will be kept on their toes since they will have to respect him from the perimeter. thing is, as Cade molds more into a 3-level scorer, his scoring threat will only open more doors for him as a playmaker. As a playmaker, Cade averaged an impressive 6 assists a game in just his rookie season, a figure that would have been even higher if the team weren't 29th in 3-point shooting at the time. At 6'6" and with great vision, seeing the floor is effectively easy for him. He can drive and kick or dump it off to others in the paint, he can hit you with cross-court passes, can find cutting teammates, has even done some no-lookers here and there. This season, Cade is averaging a career-best 7.4 assists a game, and while turnovers for his career have been a bit high at 3.6 a game, he's playing very smart basketball over his past 25 games. He's averaging 7.4 assists to 2.9 turnovers in that span, and had 7 double-digit assist games on a team that was 25th in offensive rating, and again, not a great 3-point shooting team, and a team mediocre in transition. Going back to his literal strength and size, Cade is also capable of turning his back to smaller guards or even players his own size, and uses his footwork to open opportunities like post fadeaways. Cade Cunningham's overall offensive package is very well rounded with an arsenal full of stepbacks, pull-up jumpers, and he's really put it all together over his past 25 games. He's averaged 23 points, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds in that span on impressive 49, 39, 83 splits. He recently had a 32-point outing at MSG on 10 for 19 shooting, 5 for 7 from 3, and 7 for 8 from the free throw line, a 38-5 game on 62% shooting against the Pacers, and a 31-13-5 game on 57% shooting against the Utah Jazz. Cade's doing all of this despite not really getting calls and not playing with the greatest spacing or supporting cast, but he's really one of the better guards and players in the league at just 22 years of age. With Cade's size, court vision, and improved efficiency, I definitely see him blossoming into an all-star very soon and potentially an NBA superstar. He will be unjustly criticized due to the Pistons situation, but Cade is worthy of the first overall pick in a 2021 redraft and is the face of the Pistons franchise moving forward. With that being said, let me know your thoughts on Cade Cunningham this season and how high you feel his ceiling to actually be. Do you feel that he's the best player of that 2021 draft class? And also, let me know whether you feel he has superstar potential or whether those expectations are a bit lofty based off the smaller sample size he's shown us in the league. Be sure to let me know in the comment section down below. Be sure to leave a like on the video as each like makes a tremendous difference for the channel, and be sure to sub to the channel for more content like this. To see you all in the next one, and stay tuned.